What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be putting in Quake 4 for the Powermac PC, obviously, on the G5. Got the box here for this one. It's not in very good condition, as you can see. It's kind of tattered and torn, but still it's worth picking up in my opinion. So it's really just the top of the box here. It's a little torn up, not in great shape. You got a little manual that comes with it. I like the extra stuff like this when I pick them up, like complete in box. But just kind of goes over the basics, kind of what everything is, and identifies different items and stuff. Got the case, the jewel case. It's in good condition, so that's nice. The disc was not in super good condition, actually. When I went to install it, it was going all the way to the end, and then it would come up with an error. It's like an error 36 code or something. So something's going on there. I was a little worried that it was gonna mess up the game, like it was gonna be missing a file or something. But I don't know. So far, so good. Like, I haven't had any issues with it. I did take that disc and looked up online like how to kind of buff out scratches, and I found this somebody saying to use toothpaste because it's got just enough grit in it to kind of buff out some of those scratches. So I did that, and visually looking at the disc, it made it worse. Like, I put a bunch more scratches on it. So I wouldn't really recommend it unless you've done it before and had success with it. And I tried, and then I reinstalled it after that, and it still gave me, it was still throwing that error code at the end. So it was kind of it didn't really fix anything for me. But thankfully the disc is still alright. I didn't actually damage it or anything, but visually it did make the disc look worse. So I'm going to go ahead and start up. This is just the first level. I should have shown the graphics settings first. Kind of forgot to do that, but it's, you know, you have the option of low, medium, high, and ultra. And I've tried ultra, and it doesn't want to run it at ultra for some reason. It's a laggy mess. I think maybe I get about 3 frames per second. In some areas it runs smooth, and then all of a sudden the frame rate drops really bad. So I tried. So I bumped them down to high, and that seemed to fix everything. Like, it runs really smooth on high. So that's just where I'll keep it. See, minimum system requirements for this game is 1039, PowerPC G4, G5, or Intel. CPU 1.67 gigahertz or faster. So that 1.67, that's as fast as they made G4s. I remember there's a PowerBook that topped out at 1.67. So you would have needed like the fastest PowerBook to be able to run this game. Video memory 64 megabytes, which those came with. Well, I think the top end one might have actually had 128 in that. 512 RAM. Recommended is a G5 or Intel, 2 gigahertz or faster, with 128 megabytes of RAM, VRAM. So it's a pretty demanding game. This is a 2.7 gigahertz G5 with 256, so quite a bit over the recommended system requirements.
This is some ride, eh, buddy? Who's the new guy?
Now, King, one certified daddy.
A man like Kane could get us killed.
Shut the hell up, Strauss.
Pretty good graphics for its day.
Good news in the war against the Strogg. A lone Marine battled through enemy lines and killed the Strogg's leader, the Mackerel. He's also disabled the Strogg planetary defense guns, so it's a ground pounder's war from here on out. HQ has ordered us to assist clearing out a landing zone for a mobile command center.
Now I have noticed that this game and Doom 3 they've got like there's a graphical glitch with the shadows, and I thought it was my card at first. I thought it was my 6800 Ultra, like dying on me almost. But I did some research, and there's people talking about how see that error, it's a shadow glitch, and Doom 3 does that to me too in some areas. And I looked it up, and they said it's a driver issue for 10.5. I'm running Leopard, and it's got a specific driver for the 6800 Ultra, and people were saying to try that they've tried downgrading from 10.5 to 10.4, and that fixed their issue, because 10.4 uses a different driver for the 6800 Ultra. So I'm definitely going to try that at some point in time. I don't have a copy of 10.4, or I actually would have tried it already. But as soon as I snag myself a copy of 10.4, I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. But it sounds like that's probably what the issue is. It's really kind of annoying until you get used to it. Like it doesn't bug me as much as it was. But like, let me see if I can get it to do it. It's like that right there, right? And that's just a small example of it. Sometimes it's worse, and sometimes it's not even an issue. But yeah, it's just with the certain titles do that. I think it's the Unreal Engine or something like that. But other than that, like, I mean, I'm getting about 30, 40 frames a second. It's really smooth, no real hiccups or anything. Maybe occasional stutters here and there. Oh, in this room it does it bad, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just like with the lighting and I don't know. Like that stuff right there. See, it's kind of flickering and just looks off. But yeah, about 30, 40 frames a second. It really depends. It's kind of all over the place, actually. But not low enough to where it's ever an issue. It's always pretty responsive.
I'm on a signal. Kovic, what took you so long to get back?
Sorry, Sarge. You're running with a stride. They had this Marine from Rhino Squad.
Your Rhino squad? Hightail it back to the landing site, grab your medic, and bring him here.
We were dropped in the wrong freaking zone. There's strong everywhere. Get me out of here. All night already. We have no location until it's over with.
Okay.
That one was mine. Is Marine down? Yeah, I can go.
Gotta take this guy back to the other squad. So I'm playing this on the easiest difficulty, which is how that's how I'd recommend playing it the first time around. Or if you just want to have fun and just shoot 'em up, it's pretty fun. But it gets really tough. Like on the toughest difficulty, you can really only take like 3 or 4 hits without dying. It's actually pretty tough. It makes you really strategize. You have to be pretty careful.
Finally, a medic.
My legs. They're numb.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Here. I gave him a med pack and sedated. He'll be okay.
Thanks, son. Jane, you're free to go now. Take that door and it'll get you to your squad.
I know every these days people that game like 60 frames, it seems like is the new 30 frames. Because back when this game was released and some older titles like Medal of Honor and the first 2 Call of Duties, I remember me and my friends, we were happy to get 30 frames a second.
Ah, so you did survive.
And
We were not properly introduced. I am allowed to report
nowadays
this.
it's
Rhino
like
squad shot
60
you.
frames.
Lieutenant was stationed here to guard the flank. But you are to proceed that way and rendezvous with the rest of my squad.
Like, I remember playing games that 20 was low, 25, 30 was playable, pretty standard, pretty average, and then if you can get into the 40s and 50s, you had like a high-end gaming machine back in the early 2000s. So, it just kind of shows you how times have changed a little bit, because even on my new computer, it's like I still consider 60 frames pretty fast. 40, anything lower than 40, and I tend to not be all lower settings if it means I can get more than 30 or 40 frames a second, depending on the game, especially a shooter like this where you need really responsive system. Yeah, like the lighting and everything in this game was like when that stuff was just becoming standard. Doom 3 was the first one to really do it with the dynamic lighting and stuff.
Spotlight's been made. Fire at will. Aircraft loss of 65%. Within zero one from the air defense status.
So you are alive. Damn, Cortez won the bet.
What have I missed?
Just getting started.
Alright, that's it for now. Let's see, this is a high quality 16 by 12. So I think maybe with a patch I'd be able to go up to 1920 by 1080, but because that was the case with Doom 3. I think after I patched Doom 3 I was able to bump it up to 1920, but I think 16 by 12 was the highest it'll let me go on this version of this game. But like I said, I think with a patch it would let me go higher. But well, that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching.